Adithya Master Rajeswaran is a practitioner and scholar of Vedic astrology with a special interest in nakshatra-based analysis and its karmic dimension. Master Rajeswaran is the current vice president of the MAS, and he teaches intermediate and advanced astrology organized by the MAS. His talk today, Karma Effects of 14th Karmic Nakshatra, explores an area of Jyotisha that sits at the boundary between the technical astrology and spiritual understanding. Please welcome our Jyothisa Aadithya Master Rajeswaran for his wonderful talk on karma. கர்மா பற்றி பேசுவதற்கு நம்மளுடைய ஜோதிட ஆசா திரு ராஜேஸ்வரன் அவர்களை மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறோம்.
காலை வணக்கம். Welcome all of you to this astrology conference. We have heard all the speeches by the speakers this morning, but mine is more on karma. Now, I don't know how many of you have watched the last election day when the Malaysian night they were counting the votes. The panelists there who are not Hindus, but they use the word karma. Okay? And now everybody is using the word karma. Now, what is karma? I think morning today some people answered. What do you see? Okay. Now, how I see it. Now I am talking and you all are listening. My karma is to talk and your karma is to listen. That's all. Whether I am right or wrong, that's a different issue. But what knowledge I have so far I have studied, I am passing it to you. Because I love astrology. My life is astrology. Okay? I didn't sleep last night till 2 o'clock. Why? What sort of crowd is coming tomorrow? How am I going to make them happy? Okay? Okay, now let me say a small prayer before I start. Om Brahma Vishnu Mahadeva. Om Durga Saraswati Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Aditya Somaya Mangalaya Shukra Sani Rago Kedu Namaha, and to all my past gurus and present gurus. And also to two more people I have to mention here. We started astrology under Vidwan Lachmanan, the late Vidwan Lachmanan. That is Mani Mutsami is here, and one more our Kandya Subramanian. So that's how we started learning astrology here. Okay. Now, first of all, I have a great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to this astrological conference. Thanks for taking your time to be here. Your presence is what makes this occasion meaningful. Today's program is filled with moments we hope will inspire, entertain, and bring us closer. So I invite you to relax, participate wholeheartedly, and enjoy everything we have prepared for you. Now, astrology and karma. You see, when a child is born, what do? You go to astrologer, you want to know what nakshatra. What does the astrologer do? Puts out the chart. What is the chart? Huh? It actually maps the positions of the planets and they put it. So, if you know, those who know astrology, you say, oh, this planet is good, that planet is very weak for the child and all that. This is all due to your karma. You have done good, that planets can be exalted, or in good houses, or Kendram houses, or Trikona houses. Other planets maybe in 6, 8, 12 is because of the bad karma you have done. Now, what is this karma? This karma is actually the pavam and punyam which you have brought from your last birth, your ancestors. That is karma. And that is the imprint of your chart. That's why you see One person is born with everything in life, what they say, with a silver spoon in the mouth. And why I am not getting that thing? That's because the karma you have, not you, your soul. Understand? Your grandparents, or I don't want to use the grandparents all the word your ancestors. So you have to, so what you've got to do in this birth is, what you got to do? How to reduce your karma? Do good things. Buy for Guru like this laddu, jalebi. Then the Guru will bless you. It's not bribing.
Killing the Guru is diabetic.
This Guru has gone through all the sickness and still standing in front of you with, okay, I don't talk my health conditions. I'm standing here where actually I cannot stand with my both legs swollen, but I will stand here. This is my karma to pass my message to you. Okay, what's the message I'm going to pass to you? It's very simple. There's a new subject in astrology, which the Tamil astrologers have brought. They talk about the karma vinay, which has been passed to you from your ancestors for what the bad deeds they did. Actually, you cannot say all karma is bad. Actually, your karma is bad, as I told you, of your good things and bad things. And that is reflected in your chart. Okay? Now, how is it reflected in my chart? Anybody? Okay, what is a karmic planet? Yes, you know. So far you studied astrology. Jupiter, Saturn is a karmic planet. Rahu, Ketu, they carry out their beautiful work. See, at one time in astrology, there's no Rahu and Ketu. But we are lucky now there's Rahu, Ketu. We can see, tell more things about you with the Rahu and Ketu. If you see the magazine, the first article I've written there is on Rahu and Ketu because I love them so much. Okay? So, those who have attended my first talk in Malaysia, that was on Tara Balan, I've told that there is also a Karma Nakshatra. That is the 10th Nakshatra. And that is a Karma Nakshatra. The Karma Nakshatra, generally the 10th Nakshatra from a Janma Nakshatra, the strength and placement of this Nakshatra in your chart can indicate potential challenges or successes in your professional and personal life. Okay. Then there's also, just before the lockdown, I went to India. I know all of you have heard about Vishal and his DNA. I was the only Malaysian student there. And his form of karma was, you take into consideration the moon star, the ascendant degree, and the lord of the ascendant. Okay. But today, the karma I'm going to talk to you is completely different. Okay. 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 Now, just now somebody also said about Sanjita karma. What is Sanjita karma? This is the karma you accumulated in all our past lives. Now, we don't know how many past lives. Some people say 6 or 7, that is good. Some people say 26. I don't know 26, go my ancestors, what they were and who they were. Okay? Okay, that is Sanjita karma. Now, I have to go fast a bit because time given is 1 hour. Okay? Now, they are giving, can put the slide showing the 14 karma nakshatras. Okay, what are these karma nakshatras? The sinful deeds committed by the ancestors operated through the karma nakshatra or karma vinay. The planets that are well placed in the karma nakshatra will carry the weight of that curse and proceed accordingly during the dasa, puti, and andram. The karma and bad deeds accumulated across the 6th generation will determine the trajectory of native life. If your lagna point falls on the karma nakshatram, whole life will be a challenge. Now, last time when we studied basic astrology and nowadays in 90s, We take, okay, your Lagna is Simmam. We take the whole house as Lagna. But now you have improved. We tell you the Lagna starts at which point. So Simha, what are the three nakshatras there? Magam, Puram, and one part of Uttaram there. So the point, let's say my nakshatra point, Lagna point falls on Puram. But in our days, we took the whole thing as a Lagna. Now, the other thing you have to consider in this system is the planets. Surya represents generally who in your chart? Father. Moon, mother and mother's family sides, okay? Rahu, grandparents, grandfather side. Ketu, more, very good, you all. I think you all have been a good teachers. Guru, children. Sukran,
Right.
spouse, 5, okay. Say, today morning, everybody talking about the wives. You can see in your chart what karma you need to get that wife. Okay? Sunny, the ordinary workers and everybody, okay? Now, what they have said is, and put that on. Okay, now I'll go to the first, see there are 14 karma nakshatras. The first karma nakshatra they have taken is Ashwini. Any Ashwinis here? What I'm telling is, you didn't do the karma, your ancestors did, and then now you're born in that nakshatra. So, if it's your Lagna point, they said the whole life will be a problem. But there is remedy for that. Okay? Then, what planets sit on this nakshatra? And that dasa starts, the karma will start to work. How will the karma work? It will see the planet is sitting in which pada. Because pada 1, pada 2, pada 3, pada 4. And what planet? If sun is sitting here, you are carrying down the karma of who? Father. So we take it that way. So do you understand that? Now I want to see that all of you understand now. Okay, now what is the karma which is caused by this nakshatra? What nakshatra? Ashwini. This is a curse it carries through the mother's lineage. A second marriage or union took place that became base for mental turmoil. There are disputes or losses concerning maternal property. The native encounters loss and disappointment which emerge through the mother's lineage. Now I was asking, why mother? Anybody? Kedu, just now you told grandmother, mother's lineage. What something they did look bad, it now affects you. Now, which planets gets exalted in Ashwini Nakshatra? Sun. So you're working somewhere and there's a sun there and the sun dasa you're running, you'll have problem where? Workplace. Or you may misuse your power in the workplace. Okay, so be careful. Now I also put there medical curse, Martuva Kuttam. Why they say this is, I don't know how many of you have read Mahabharatam. Aswada, what his name is? It's a very nice name. Aswadama. What did he do? What did he try to do? He tried to abort the child, Abhimanyu's child. So they say this part when it works negatively, you also will have this abortion thinking to do and everything. So don't do that. Because I've got many cases, people who are having after first child, second child, they abort. Bad things or they go down in their business or life by doing that. Okay? So misuse of power, mother's case. Now they actually generally say, now Lagna we have told, if your Lagna is for on Ashwini, so you have to do some remedies because that Lagna is become weakened and you'll have problems. Now what other planets shouldn't be there? Suryan, Rahu, Chandran and Ketu. Now this, we got our WhatsApp group there. I'll try to put these short notes there. Okay? But now you must know, every month what planet moves very fast? Moon, he will come there, at least one day. So that time these nakshatra people have to be a bit careful. Moon means what? Mind. That day don't make any new decisions. Don't quarrel with your staffs. Don't quarrel with your wife. That small thing exports into big things. Now, just now we are talking about Saturn transit. When is Saturn transit taking place?
Pisces.
It's, I think, next year. November. Okay, whatever is it, when Saturn transit takes place, Saturn will put his leg in which nakshatra first? Ashwini. So if you are born in Ashwini nakshatra, you got a planet in Ashwini, you have to be careful. What will happen? A change in life path will occur. Physical and mental fatigue will be tested. Relationship will be tested. There may be a job transfer or feeling of loneliness. So here you must know the character of the planet, the character of which house it is. This will take place because till the Saturn goes out from this nakshatra, it's a karma nakshatra. You have to be careful. Okay? Just now in the finance, this one they're talking about Ragu, Ketu and Guru and all that. Whether Guru will do good or bad. Okay, what is so special about this transit of Guru? What are not following YouTube? Guru will be in one house how long? But this time it's going to do very fast. In October he'll be out. Now from my whole experience I've seen, when Guru goes fast, it's not only not good for those individuals who are thinking it's going to do good for you, and it's not good for the world. Lot of problems you see. Now Guru is doing this. Now just now I told you the Tara Balan, the 10th nakshatra is a karma nakshatra. In the Kala Purusha, which is the 10th nakshatra? Magam. Ketu will be touching Magam and Guru will be coming there. So you know the wrong time, bad time I'm telling you. So according to your chart, you adjust yourself. Okay, so that is Ashwini Nakshatra. Now, what Parigaram of God, I'll just generally tell you the Parigaram. Okay, then later I'll come there. Okay. Now, in Rishabha, the Karma Nakshatra is Mrigashira. Mrigashira belong to which planet? Okay, I don't know why this, all the three MAS Nakshatra have been taken as Karma Nakshatrams. So, what do they say about MAS? All these stars signify that these people utilize others' wealth by force in their previous birth, disturb others' life, family life, assets, jobs, which will be an issue. So a curse resulting from women that cause a distress and pliable mental state. The curse due to betrayal, financial vice, and emotional suffering conflict. Pen Sabam. This is another nakshatra which carries Pen Sabam. The native suffers troubles in life through the mother, sisters, wife, and daughters. The native will live with a persistently troubled mind due to woman. Curse of deceiving those who trusted. So, those who are born in this nakshatra, if there's no planet there, no problem. But if it's your moon sign, moon is there. So if you start moon dasa, there will be problem. And moon is who? Female sign. Okay? So you take care of this. Now, next one is a very good Nakshatram, Midhanam, Gemini. Which Nakshatram it is the Karma Nakshatram in this house? Thiruvadre. Who is Thiruvadre? Whose Nakshatram is that? Ragu. Now, okay, I just ask you, what do you know about Mithuna Rasi? What do you think about Mithuna Rasi? Airy house. So, a person born in an airy house, what do you think about him? Nose in the air. I know everything. And after that, born somehow in this Ragu Nakshatram Thiruvadre, be fantastic. Okay? I am one. There's nothing to hide. Okay? Two. This is Nakshatram belongs to, they say, Lord Shiva. Third house, which part of your body? Your throat. So you know the story about Shivan and the poison which is stored there. So what can happen to these people at this time is, that can take place by poisoning, hanging. So this karma sometimes after 3 generations it takes place. So you see some families say, oh, I said why all died by hanging? Why all died by taking poison? Okay. Now I had underwent a very bad time in my life where I shouldn't be alive now. So the planet was Thiruvadre. My Lagna point is Thiruvadre, I told you. So Ragu generally assigned to which god? Durga. I started Durga prayers. Now I'm not proud, I'm going to tell you, I was one of the few people who started the proper Ragu prayers in 1980s in Malaysia. And we told them how to do the prayers. And everybody, the crowd, you must see the temples Tuesday. As you know, Ragu, Durga Puja came to everybody started coming. And all over the country. The first Durga Puja we did grandly was in an estate. Now, you know, our international airport, that was a very big Indian estates. You all better know. I don't know what has happened to the people, they're all gone. The first prayers are done there. And then we spread the Ragu Kala Puja everywhere. So we told them to do on Tuesdays for their problems. Since Malaysian ladies are working, now we always give importance to ladies. So when they can do the prayers? Sunday. Okay. How do the prayers? All you ask me, I'll send you the. Because now the temples, they're doing fantastic things. You put one lime fruit enough for 20, try or 27 lime fruits, everything they're doing. And then this lime fruit is only for Durga, you know, and to be used only during the Raga Kalam time, not any other time. Why do you put the lime fruit and put in front of Durga? At that time, Ragu will listen to Durga. And the light is calling Ragu to come to see her. So you got your problems, you talk to Durga and get it settled. Don't ask for Toto Jackpot. Why mother? Why didn't call Shivan? When a child or wife wants something, or a woman or any pet to the house for something problem, who do we go to? Mother first. Father too busy, he's working in the office, he comes back very tired. Okay? So you do that. Huh? So that is Ragu and Thiruvadre. And then they say Ragu shouldn't be in the Thiruvadre Nakshatram. Their speech will be very harsh. Sukran. What is Sukran important for in life? Marriage. That also shouldn't be in Thiruvadre. So if you have that, you better do the Parigarams. Now we are coming to a beautiful house, Kadagam. Recently, I come back, sorry, a few minutes ago, go back to Vijay. What Rasi is? When you know it's Kadaga Rasi is already a winner with the crowd coming to what you fellows want to focus on. You saw the amount of crowd coming already and it's Kadaga Rasi. Because in India, most of the politicians, most of the Swamijis, most of the fake Swamijis all are Kadaga Lagnamo Kadaga Rasi. It's a very powerful house, India Rasi. And who is coming there to that house? Guru. As far as I am concerned, he's coming to which house there? That house, which nakshatram is important for him there? Awesome, because he's exalted there. Now, so long I've been telling you about this chart. You're born, your karma is coming. How did the karma come into your chart? Or where is it placed in your chart? You're talking about karma, sorry, ancestors' karma all have come in. Where is the previous karma in nakshatra stored in your chart? Okay, first thing, just now I asked you the karma nakshatra, you say which planet? What are three Saniswara nakshatras? Puram, Usam, Anisham, Uttaradi. Your karmic, all when you're born, is stored in Uttaradi. Now, when husband and wife get married, I said married, then what is it? What happens first thing what they want a child? You take him as Saniswara or Guru?
Guru. Okay.
They all scared of Saniswara. When husband and wife gets married, what they want first? What's the purpose of marriage? Child. So to get a child, what must they do? Get into union. Which house? Which is the hidden house by Kalapurusha? Eighth house. Which is the eighth house? Vrikshigam. Which sunny planet is there? Anusham. So now they are joined together in Anusham. By God's grace, the child is formed. What do you call the child? Fetus. Where is this fetus stored? Yeah. Which house?
8th house.
You already used the 12th house now, Uttaradi. You used the 8th house here, Vrishika. Which house is left?
6th.
Kadaka. The fetus is stored in Kadaka. What is the signification for a child in astrology? Child, what planet?
Yeah.
Jupiter. What is Jupiter in Kadakam? Exalted. Which nakshatra? Sani nakshatra, Pusam nakshatra. At least get this knowledge into it. Nice? So, now here the Kadagam, but lucky Pusam is not taken as a karma nakshatra, they taken Aelium. Now, here they say a curse arising for treacherously deceiving a woman, cheating a woman for property wealth, a curse from torturing animals. Aelium, what animal? It shows as a snake sign. Aelium, good. Planet Kedu was born there. But cats. How many of you have cats in the house? Very few. Come to my house, see how many cats. And one cat is very beautiful. He has been with me 5 years, blind. And it's my favorite cat. Don't think they're blind. They know every part of the house where to go and come. And they know when the right person is in the house and where they are. Okay? So, all the last previous birth, they have broken up a couple. So, what happened in this birth? This is the karma. If you got a planet there, the Dasa runs, you have to undergo all this what you have done in the earlier birth. Okay? Or another one here also comes Thai Maman. not taking care of the Thai maman, and he comes sick and he dies in a house. Another thing is killing domestic animals. Another one is the cutting down trees. Now, you know, every nakshatra is given a tree. Have you studied that? So, once you plant the tree, just don't cut down. But I have a problem. One of my students came from Kasi, gave me a Vilva Maram. But I also dumped down fellow. I thought it will come a small plant like that. It's a big tree now. And the beauty is, I was waiting for when the fruit will come. At last I saw one fruit, but I saw only one fruit. My neighbor lady, she saw more fruits. Because she's a Sivan Bhakta, no, but to my eyes only waiting when that fruit will drop. And actually when the fruit dropped, she changed and came quickly and then she took the fruit, because downhill a bit. She took the fruit and she took more fruits and said, I've got all the fruits. Okay. So what's the importance of Ulva Maram? I can, next time I give you a talk there, I will tell you. Okay, so don't cut down the tree as you like. If you go and study nakshatras, every nakshatra is given a tree. Okay? That tree you can plant in your house or don it to get out from this karma. Next house we are coming is Simha house. Kala Purusha, which house?
You want to sit?
No. Munichi. Puram Nakshatram in Simha house. What Nakshatram is going on now? Puram is going on. A curse for betraying the trust of others for personal body pleasure using false promises. That means you get involved with somebody, you talk sweet words, everything, and then you get what you want from them. Okay? But here they're referring to Andal, but here Andal is different. Andal, what was the Andal story? What was she aiming for? Who she wanted to marry? She wanted to marry Perumal. But in the end, she succeeded. But as a woman, she won one thing. First time God went and stayed in the female's house. How can Marman go to stay in a female's house? So powerful, isn't it, this standard? So now you know why your woman power is so powerful? You pray to Perumal, somehow you will control your husband. So all these people born in these nakshatrams, here especially these nakshatra people, be careful. You don't in this life cheat people. But something will come that time where, never mind, I take $10 only, but so what's the harm? Then slowly next day you think, why not I take $100? And then what happened now? You can take the money here, you influence the people by sweet talks, everything to get your things done. Deals with sexual pleasure, there's always distraction in this issue. Okay, so you have to be very careful. Next comes in Kanni Rasi, a very good nakshatram, but they have put it as a karma curse nakshatram, and that is the Hastam nakshatram. They say Hastam nakshatram born, a curse from an ancestor who was born on a full moon Amavasya day. Among the native ancestors, there will be one who was born on a full moon or a new moon. This is a Guru curse bearing nakshatra and has been blocked from receiving the Guru's blessing. The native will not listen to other. So be careful with this nakshatra. So what happened in this life? Since you have betrayed the Guru in the last birth, you want to have a Guru's blessing this way. That means you don't have the Guru planet, you won't get a blessing, which is very important to use. And then these people, they misuse the knowledge they have. They gossip on their Gurus. Here, the very simple word they use for this nakshatra people is Guru Drogam. And since Guru also talks about the child, they also be involved in Karu abortion cases. So what the Parikaram all is look into it. Okay? Because most of the Parikaram what I have got is temples in India. We don't have to go to India. we got powerful temples in Malaysia. By this 1 month, my research, I found some temples here. Okay. Okay. Next comes and again another MAS planet. MAS planet, generally we talk about property. So they say what happened? A curse arising from cheating one's own brother in land, house, related matters. A curse arising from cheating others for one's own comfort. Or betrayal in family inheritance. Now, what happened was 3 days ago, I had one Malay student who studied at me. He suddenly called me. I'm bringing my long life friend. She has come. Must see you today. I said, no, cannot. I'm very busy. I'm preparing some notes for our class. No, sir, spend 1 hour. My friend wants to see you. So he came. Now, another problem. How am I going to see astrology through a Malay guy? And then he came very well dressed and everything on. So as usual, we astrologers know how to talk about, this is what is Lagna, this is your moon sign, everything. I talked everything. And then Mercury, that's starting. I said, you can start a business and all this. Then he said, yes, I'm headed a big government department. I've retired. Now they have called me to become a head of a private company, a big company in Malaysia. So he was very happy. Then I saw his nakshatra was Chitra Nakshatra. What is it? So I asked him, can I ask you one question? What? How is relationship with your siblings? You know what he told me? Till now, no problem. Now I've retired. My wife, they say, get our share, our property. Our children have to be looked after. What? Property in Kuantan, going up to 20 million. I already approached once or twice. They say, so long you didn't come here, what the hell you want the property for? So can I go end up in a big problem? I say, we'll end up in a big problem, but don't leave with your share. And then you give me my share also. So you see, it works. No, he says not that thing. No, so long relationship was good, but now I think because of the property is going to become in a big mess. So he asked me, then the other guy, he said, sir, what remedy? I said, hey, Malay fellow, what remedy to give her? So I told that guy, remedy very good. Friday you go to mosque, give some food. You see, when he gives his food, anadana, you must give it water. Let me tell you, very important. So the other fellow said, giving food Friday mosque, no problem. So that is Chitra Nakshatra. Now we are coming to a very important house, Vrishchikam, the 8th house in the zodiac. Here, a curse arising for performing or misuse of public government money, corruption and cheating the society. The afflicted native will experience burglary and fire. This curse is due to exploitation, misuse of setting fire. This says Hanusham Nakshatra people houses only. If it's a negative, that houses only will get on fire. I don't know. Any Hanusham Nakshatra people here? That's why I thought Anusham Nakshatra was a very good Nakshatra. And all that now they have told me this, and this year they say. So what will happen? Your property will get destroyed. You have to be very careful. And this is a public curse. You have done harm to so many people, there will be a public curse on you. And your spouse will have an affair with another person. This part I cannot tell that to my clients when they come. Now, next comes the Dhanu Rasi. But Dhanu Rasi is special. They said all the 3 nakshatras, karma nakshatras. Then ask why. Explanation given very simple. In the Kala Purusha, Dhanu Rasi become what house? 9th house. Bhakyasthanam. So they said take this house as the treasury. That means what? Money, Pankad, all here, 9th house. So what the curse of Mula Nakshatra? What do you think about Mula Nakshatra? See, what do you say?
No.
Huh?
No.
In-laws problem. Come on, all of you now. Mula Nakshatra, what they talk about in Malaysia? Father-in-law all that. But I'm telling you, 4 of my family members of Mula Nakshatra married their father-in-law died. But I also told like, no problem. This one, some joker told the story, why you worry? Now you see which father they are born, you'll make some study. Okay, I don't know, he has made some study. So I have to go and check. It has happened. Okay, but we don't see that part. Here, what they say, Mono Nachatram done means, you have misused temple fund in the previous birth's ancestors. So this time you take a temple committee, you automatically the mind will come also to misuse. Collect money for something which is not there. Okay? So what happened? Public curse will be there on you. Whole community will curse you. But what I saw know something about Murali Nachatram is, our Indian people got one very beautiful thing. They want a child, no child, everything. Or something they want, what do they do? They go to the temple, what they do? They take all vows, but they never carry out the vows. That's Murali Nachatram. Then comes Puradam. Oh, name was so beautiful. In Tarabaram, it says Puradam means Parikaram is very simple. Puradam, which element? Water. Malaysia, every time got rain. Just go to the tower and take a shower in the rain. But here they say Puradam deals with huge debt or loss of wealth. Why? This would have been a village Panjam chief or something, and there, what happened? You know, given wrong judgment. Why this they're talking more on the Indian side of sense, you know. Now you see in Tamil picture, the Panjayat boss, what they're doing and all that. But now our politicians are not equally good, better. Okay. So that is Puradam. And then the other one is Uttradam. Uttradam is really the curse of the god. Misuse of temple property or buying divine services wrongly. Now, Uttradam. All of you know your nakshatras. Every nakshatram got an animal. But Uttradam only a nakshatram. See, every nakshatram got a male, say male horse, they'll have a female horse. But Uttradam is single. So how will Uttradam Nachatram people marriage life be? Study yourself, I'll learn from you. Now we come to Magaram. I think our earlier talker was talking about Avitam. But this curse is only the Avitam in Magaram. Magaram is the 10th house in the zodiac. We call it the karma house. You must know that. The curse is due to deliberately creating quarrels, battles, and legal disputes against siblings, tormenting brothers. A curse arising from killing one brothers and sisters for the sake of personal prestige and name, behaving mercilessly and cruelly. There was a battle due to land dispute among siblings. So most of these MAS all talks about betrayal, cheating one another on land matters. And the people, the MAS people, they say, the Avitam people, they run MAS Dasa, don't buy property. You will get into a lot of problem over the property. Okay. Now, Avitam is in, I told you, is in which house? What do you call this? Nachatram is in Avitam Nachatram, not in Kumbham. Okay. Now coming they say the worst Nachatram. Which you think is the worst? Now you're coming to Kumbham. They say this is the worst karma in Prastha Nachatram. Which one? Huh? Which Nachatram in Kumbham? Protade. You're talking to a Protade. My Lagna also they say curse, my Rasi also they say curse. Okay? A curse from harming the dignity and honor of women, or from committing adultery against a woman. abandoning a pregnant woman or killing a woman and a child brings that curse of that woman. In the native's household, a woman likely died alone or together with a child in water. The native may also experience the curse of being a curse brought by their spouse. So much bad things they're telling about this Jupiter. La. Okay, I'll tell you one story. I was born in Purutari Natchatram. So what will be the first dasa? Guru dasa. My mother, when I was young, when I was 6, 7 years old, so every time these ladies gossiping everything, suddenly she would knock my head. No, இப்போ பிறந்தா அவங்க அப்பாவுக்கு லாவண்டா உங்க அப்பாவுக்கு சந்தோஷம். I don't understand. No, உங்க அப்பாவுக்கு லாட்டரி அடிச்சிட்டா செய்வேன் போல். Then she look at me. What my father would have done? That time in the 50s and all that. See, my mother was second generation already here, but my father was the first generation. His father brought him and he worked in the father worked in the estate, in the Kinta Kalas estate, the famous palace built by the white men then. And then the father left him here and went off, and then somehow he tackled my mother and he became a Vitamaplala. So what would he have done? His father is in India, family all in India. So one leg here, one leg there. So when I was born in 3 days, he said his father is very sick. He left for India. He came back 3 months later. What did he bring? Huh? He brought another wife. And very smart. He was a teacher, Dravidian follower. And since you're a teacher, you told all the other, and at that time our teachers all were Indians, you know. There was a Brahmin, there was a Sronist, there was a very famous Kandavan. You told them, oh, I'm coming like this, oh, you all must come and talk to such a put my wife, pull her down. So after, the wife also said, talk about that, I'm Pela. Why? Because they all supported my father. So the Guru, oh my God. So next time when you want a child, oh, the doctor gives today. No. This child, we're going to put it, I don't want this child. Cannot say that. Okay. So the next nakshatra we can look into is the Uttaradi nakshatra, the last nakshatra. Here they say this nakshatra also is a very severe curse. That is, yes, they won't have the grace of Kuladevam. There will be obstacles in education, even education is pursued, will be impeded. What they say is, what they study for, they will not get that job. And where they get a job, there'll be that the boss employer will not be making use of them for that job. Okay? Throughout life, there'll be money needed to sustain life. How much they earn also not enough. And put that in other fellows, you know. Because Kuberan is the lord of that house, they also how much money they earn not enough. And Protati Nakshatrama is also called the bank ATM, you know, where you accumulate money. You have seen the last few major disasters, accident in the world, especially in India, it happened on a Protati Nakshatrama. A big group of people must die. Keep this all in mind and check and see. And now it's Uttaradi also, all this problem. Okay? Now, next you will ask me, sir, no cure, no parigaram for this. Now, parigarams are there, the temples are there. I put the WhatsApp group for each nakshatra, which temple to go to India. But tell me, which is the best parigaram? Annadanam. You do a tarpanam for your ancestors. Annadanam. What must you give in Annadanam? I'm not talking about biryani and chicken rice, you know. What is the main food of your Tamilians? Sambar and rice. What must be put in the sambar? Huh? What vegetable? Pusinikai. Now you know houses what do you use for pusinikai also? But there's a story now. I don't want to go into the story of the trek and all that. Okay. Or in the temple, they are having a festival, they ask you vegetables, buy and give pusnika. Pusnikai represents the 10th nakshatra, Magam. And you give Annadana, must give it Pacharsi rice. Pacharsi rice is Pusam nakshatra. This simple parikaram, isn't it? Everybody can do, isn't it? Can you fit 10 people a week or one? Do that. So tomorrow no more pusinikai in the market. All the prices going to go up. Good. So these are the things they have said, the parigarams. Okay. So here the remedies are given here. They say you must do the remedy on the first day of the Tamil month. Those who have studied in my class, they know the yogam. You do on Visakambam, yogam, Vaiduri, yogam, and Panjami Tidi, Astami Tidi, Navami Tidi, Dasami Tidi. Because on all these Tidi days, certain things happen in the Purana stories. Okay. Or on Magam Nakshatram day. This is to get rid of your karmas. So I've given you a shortcut to get rid of your karmas. So what are you going to give me? Laddu. Now I'm going to change it. I like kesari. Okay, now simple karmas which you can do in life, daily life. If Ashwini is affected, Ashwini in the Kalapusha is which house? First house. Your body in astrology, which is the first house? Hey, change your appearance, change your hairstyle, bald your head. I'm just joking, eh? Change. If it's in Mirga Siram, it's in Rishibam, second house. Second house talks about what? The food you take. Sacrifice the food which you like most. Difficult. Third house is, let's say, Midranam. Buy wristwatch and give for some few people. Wristwatch. You see, nowadays you don't see any Indians using wristwatch, My time, my father all when government servant, everybody wears wristwatch, It's a pariharam, wristwatch, let me tell you. No, I'm not having one, anybody can buy from. Fourth house. Change your dressing, style of changing dress. Fifth house, Puram represents TV. For old folks home or something, or buy a TV and give. Sixth house, Hastam. Take Bedi, clean your stomach. Seventh house, Chitre. Do a medical test, especially your urine test, check your kidney. Now, Anusham, what is the parigaram you must do? Eighth house is what house? What part of body? Clean your house toilet yourself. You do it. Ninth house. I told you treasury. Always go to temple, put a lot of money in the undial. So 9, 10, 11, all this, then also you go to undial. Avitam, okay, this is going to be a very good Sarigara. Avitam talks about, just like we told, land, water and all that. Avitam represents what? Land. In the graveyard, nowadays, Kerala, I don't know you can find or not. Small towns you can see that. Who's the very important guy in the graveyard? Vettayam. Buy for him chapels or buy food with water. Protadi Nachatram, 11th house. Wherever you go, give tips. Don't give $1 tip, $5, never mind. Uttaradi, give for cows, mother, Autakire. Not Autakire, so never mind, you can give Panna because now many places, cows, they don't want this kire. The cows are all sick already. India also many places now, they don't allow you to serve this kire to the cows. Enough this paragraph? Oh, Ashwini, you can do one. See, sometimes outside the temple, under the Arsamara, Alamara, they have this Vinayaka statue will be there. Now, I've seen this in many temples in Kuala Lumpur, they'll bring a water bottle, they will do Abhishekam for the Vinayaka. The temple place won't know what's happening. But you cannot just do the Abhishekam like that. You must put, what's the plan for Ganesha? And then you pour the water. Okay? So, Mrigashiram, any Murugan temple on a hill. Okay, why all these Murugan temples on hill? Actually, Murugan temple which represents which planet? Mars actually always floating, supposed to be floating the air, But if you say Mars is up there, nobody will go and pray. You say Murugan is there everywhere now. That's why the idea came, why all Murugan temple on the hills. And Malaysia, no problem, you got beautiful birthday caves. Tiruvade, they say, but I don't know, Malaysia, you can Pambu Puttu. Pambu Puttu, what they say is, you can put RC maw and sugar there. But actually, it's not for the snake, They have the termites there, they will eat. Oh, Puram Perumal temple, the best. For many karmas, they are all telling is, and I saw in the Googles, Vardharajar Klang temple. So Klang people are very lucky. For Tulam Rasi people, Paramas, in the sleeping form. Okay, Protadi Nakshatrama, since Guru is involved, visit Samadhis. Now, just before Deepavali, I had a very big fall, but by God's blessing, no injuries. And then I had to go to Penang and come back. And the way in the town called Tapa. What Samadhi is there? Okay, I am a Tapa hometown boy. I've seen him alive in my young days. We used to think him as a beggar will throw stone and all that thing. Because the way he will come. And he will use filthy words also. But this time I went to the temple. I went in only, I felt something. And then the day of special day, they were meditation. If I could meditate, they said, come take the food also. I did take the food. I sat down there, meditated, came back. Something good happened to me. So, Protadi people, I think, best place is the temple. And for Uttaradi Nakshatram also they say is Perumal temple. Okay, now I told all this all. What you got to do? The India temples I'll give you later or put in the WhatsApp group because I don't know what prayers you got to do there. And then difficult for you to go finding all these temples. And then they also say for Ashwini Nakshatra, Chitragupta. I was told in Klang temple, Vardhaja temple, they have. Check and see. Do all these paragrams. Now, let me tell you, all these years of experience. What did you learn after studying astrology? and practicing astrology. What do you think about astrology? I found out something. Our life is all destined already, all written already. Huh? Because now you see the events that took place all your life, all according to the Dasa teach. You wanted to marry Aishwarya Rai? Aishwarya Rai won't come. What is destined for you, that wife will come. So don't blame the wives. They are part of you. Shakti. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll stop my short talk. I think I've given you all some life. I see a lot of smiling faces. All of you can go for your lunch now, eat nicely.
Now we have Q&A.
Huh?
We have Q&A.
Oh, Q&A. Okay, Q&A, okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Master Rajeshwaran. The வாழ்க்கையை பத்தி இந்த ஸ்டாரை வச்சு புட்டு வச்சாரு. அதாவது இருக்கிறது 27 நட்சத்திரம். அதுல 14 இருந்து கர்ம நட்சத்திரம். கண்டிப்பா பாதி பேர் மாட்டி முடிச்சிருக்கும் இல்லையா? இன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு நிவர்த்தி கிடைச்சிருக்கு. சரிங்களா? Okay. Thank you so much, Master Rajeshwaran. The relationship between the nakshatra and karmic patterns is a rich and layered subject. And I'm sure many of us have questions. I would like to open the floor for the Q&A session. Please forward yourself to the mic and ask any questions in Tamil or in English.
Here. What about those who don't or not in the karmic nakshatras?
Okay, there are some nakshatras like Ashwini was already there, Magam, and Moolam also there. So that they come under certain kind of what you call Pitru Dosham. Okay, but these 14 nakshatras are given special this big karma in your life. Not that bad. Not that bad. Actually, I know this question is going to come out. I asked my guru and everybody. They said this is the thing. Next, ask from where text, which text is one comes. This is from Tamil astrology. And for guru also, in Tamil Nadu, I heard about a lot of articles in Tamil astrology talk about Muthusami Gurukul. And he has got his Samadhi in Chennai also, very powerful. The thing is, most of you all have forgotten your Kuladevam or don't know your Kuladevam. The best remedy is your Kuladevam. Many people are flying to India to find their Kuladevam. Okay, now I'm one guy in Facebook by name Sharman Deva. He's made a lot of studies. Tamil Nadu, according to the districts, certain districts, all that the Kuladevam they say. You can go, you can find out. And one of my cousins is really doing a big study on this Kuladevam and the Indians coming into the country. You know, the British fellows they just don't bring in the Indians here. This group of people work in the government service. This group of people work in the railways. You know? You'll be surprised. The Singhs work in the police. He has made all that study. Now they're talking about all the temples in this. This is at that time the railways, all the Indian workers, they maintain the railway line. So before they start their work, what happened? They'll form a small temple and pray to the deity. So everything will go well. That may be 50 years, 100 years, they first say now break the temple. Now they say, well, KL also some big buildings, one-time buildings, so inside there's deities. I was told their house also inside there is a deity.
Railway, telephone, LED, they had the whole temple.
Yes, now they are no more there, through the workers.
The open temple, but still maintained. Like the LED, they have got a small workshop there. They have like the
Okay.
telecom in Springfield or no. Then metro they had railways. and all the railway lines from north to south.
Jalan Banda police station, the Sikh temple, I know is still there.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a road.
Okay, and just now we were thinking about cutting down the trees, right? So I have around 2,000 akabut trees.
2000?
2,000 akabut trees.
Oh,
And then we have also got around 70 years old tree this big akabut trees, 285 in Mahat. Now I want to ask you, we have to cut down the tree because we are going to process it to incense like agavati. We are going to go and incense it. So now, what will be my karma? I forced to cut down because we have to replant after cutting down, we replant.
yeah, but you planted this place as for business purposes,
Uh,
not only based on your nakshatra or anything.
so it's a hobby. Actually, I come from the just like planted tree. So it then happened that some friend increased me to complain. They said that
You say by hobby, that means you love the tree. Now, why the hell you want to cut it?
no, we have to cut down the tree. Okay, or one oil or
They are going to do business with the tree.
yeah.
So they can apologize the tree and then when it form of my karma. No karma. If you ask permission, there's no karma.
What do you do early morning? You go to the tree, hug the tree, and say sorry.
Yes.
That's all. Because you know, the tree also is a life, you know.
Ask the person, I'm going to cut down or whatever it is, there's no karma. But you don't do it and then cut your karma will come in. My opinion.
Here, what I'm trying to tell you, karma is the main guy behind, you know. We use the word karma. La.
Karma actually means work or deed.
Sale, okay, sale, what things you do. La.
So
Actually, on this subject, I'm going to have a class maybe soon. Do a bigger study on all the parigaram and what other things involved. Because everybody wants to come and see you astrology for what? Solution for their problem. If no one wants to come and see with you astrology. But some people before coming inside, they will ask, will you give the parigarama? Ah, that one too much lah. You come and see what we can do. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Master Rajeshwaran. With this, we conclude our Q&A sessions and what our Master Rajeshwaran said about it. So, of course, there are some people born in karmic star, and there are many ways to settle or leverage your karma. As you know that the Siddhar Vadipad, Siddhar Samadhi Vadipad, one of the good examples for the karma's clearance. But where do we find the Siddhar, what we call Samadhi? But in Malaysia, we have three main Siddhar Samadhi, four actually. One is Tapa, Jagannatha. Second one is in the what we call Penang Hill, there is one Siddhar Samadhi. Other one is Sannati Devan Samadhi in Malacca temple. And one more in a Mauna Siddhar Samadhi in Patukay. So Malaysia is gifted with the Siddhar Samadhi, but we always looking for some things outside. Huh? கையில வெண்ணெய் இருக்கும் நம்ம நெய்க்கு வெளியே அடையும்